We're back! Okay. I also had to tie up my hair because it's like super hot in here. Okay. Let's see. There's so much junk. Oh my god. There are piles of crap everywhere. And this place is a mess. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are part of the puzzles we've solved in other rooms, yeah? If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he'd need to see his plan come to fruition. Maybe. Up here's this thing. Isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like we've seen this before. Yep. Nautical table. So I guess this is like going back and doing all the puzzles. This desk is really big. It feels really sturdy. Yeah, it does seem pretty heavy duty. I suppose it belongs to whoever uses this room, wouldn't you say? Probably. It's a pile of junk, nothing useful. Can I do never mind, I can't get the... thought there was like drawers here I could do. Big machine on the other side of all this crap. Can we not go over there? Oh, I don't remember this. The screen is huge. Wonder why it's blue. Maybe if I touch it? Oh, no. There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. You see that? I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's paper, clover... bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Hehe. Let's go back and try again. Cannot talk now. Looks like I need to make all of the cells all green. Okay. So 1 in F and 5. Oh no. Oh no. In which we have finally found the Sudoku I knew was going to be haunting me this whole game. Okay, so A is 10. So we need the top thing to equal 10. So D and 6. D is 13. And 6. Or maybe it's the digital root, I think? Okay, so 13 plus 6 is 19. So I'm guessing I say A is 10. So maybe it's the digital root instead of adding together. So let's try that. In order to get the digital root, that would be 0. Okay. Nope. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh god, no, oh no. Oh no! Well, okay, so it's adding up to that, so 4 and 5. Oh no, Lord Almighty. Oh gods. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! This is an absolute nightmare. I hate everything about this. Okay, so hang on. Reset. Hang on, I have thoughts. Oh, and by the way, the ending puzzles tend to be harder. Cool! Phenomenal! I love everything about that. Okay, so obviously I've got to get them all to light up. So it's just a process of figuring out how to do that. So this one and this one. Haha! But why? But why would you do that? Why? But I was doing. See, this is why I struggle with the escape rooms. Is I'm dumb. Okay, so. Good night. Okay, so we need 6 and F. This is just hard, right? Apparently. Okay, so the 1 and 9. I know. Thank you, sweetie pie. So it's this one and this one and this one. Okay, so I need the 6 and 4. So I'm gonna make a little thing on here on my paper. I need the 6 and 4. Okay. We need the 1, F, and 5. And then we need that. Okay. So we need this one and this one. Okay. So we need 9 and C. Nope. I know. Your problem, child. I know. It's okay. Okay. Oh, we're really close. We're really close. Really close. So if I do... Okay. So... Hang on. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. So now I need... So basically, I need this setup right here. But I need the F and the 5. So I need this one and this one to be blank. Is what I'm taking away from this. So if I do... See, I get to that bit. I asked Google for the answer. It gave me the Wikipedia page for 42. That's fair. See if I can look it up super quick. Okay. So... let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I do not regret looking that up because that was getting insane. So smart. Yeah, I know how to use Google. Yeah, I'm sure. We ain't got time for that. Yep. Check that at the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out. Cross emblem. Okay. ITs. Oh, Lord. We need quite a few more. Cool. Huh? Nothing's happening. I'm not surprised. There's 3 more. What's Snake doing? Feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. Ah. Upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom of the right indentation. Each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross. I'm going to write that down. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 circle, and 4 waffle. Okay. Cool. Guess we need to insert the emblems in each order. That order, huh? Okay. So, we're gonna go find the rest of these. Oh, there we go. There was something. Here's this thing. Looks like this compass. I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. Important part is this nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay, then show me. I ought to run through the instructions. Works the same way the steering wheel in the wheelhouse did. If I touch the direction I want it to turn to, the compass will turn in that direction. I just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing in the right direction. I'm betting something will happen if I can do it right. Cool. Let's do this. Alright, so where's my hint? Okay, cool. So is it the same? I don't think it... Nope, it's not. Oh, we're going the opposite way. Okay, that's fun. Or no, it's southwest. Yep, nope, that's totally different. Okay, so it's south, west, and then it's southeast, northeast, east, north, east. Okay. Sweet action. Fix that. I wrote that wrong. Okay. Let's do it. Off. Okay. So we're south time. Southity south. I'm out. Have fun. Use well. Be safe. Stop. South. And we're gonna go west. Nope, not that way. We're gonna spin all the way around, I guess. And then west. And then southeast. Not, dang it! I keep. It doesn't turn the way that I think it should. And then southeast. Whoop! No! 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 I did it! Dang it! Let's try this again. Go and try. Yeah, I know how to do the thing. I know what to do. I'm just being a little dumb. East. There we go. Ring-a-ding-ding. Yeah, we did it! Good boy. Who's a good boy? Don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It slid open, something came out. Heard a noise too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? Okay. So the big box by the exit. metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. I'm guessing this is what opened. Oh! Oh, holy shit, that is pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. It's all ice. Coffin, a coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. Could this be... Sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Might be. Something's close. I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Anyway, let's have a look around. Open it. Metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the two machines. Oh, holy shit. This is serious. Well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you give me a hand? Okay, I got it. Ah, can't open it. No luck, it doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or anything. Yeah, I believe it's locked in some other way. Say something, you think you could open it up with your superhuman strength? No, I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge, beneath the navel of the Gigantic. Is that actually true? Who knows? I know they said something about something being open now here. Okay. Something written on these pieces of paper. It looks like we've got 3 sheets of this stuff. New material. What new material do we have? About digital roots. Found the cabin when we woke up. Right. Is it information about Alice? Communication office Alice on the spine. Study knowledge. Morse code chart. Cool. Dit da da. Cool. More Morse code. Yep, we will look at that in a minute then. I think it's some kind of cabinet. Okay. Some sort of huge machine with a compass attached to it. There's some. Oh, this thing. Right here. Right here, dum-dum. Okay. There's that at least. What's this thing now? See what happens when I... Oh, joy and rupture. Oh, we got something on the screen at least. Yeah, we do. What's this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah, the dots on here look like discs for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway? Alright, I'll try. Before I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just tap the button, it'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a da. Once we enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. I can also switch through the code sheets I've got by touching the 3 icons over on the right. Cool. Let's do this. Ah, yes. Okay. So... apparently not that. So... do we even know what we're supposed to be, like, putting in for this? Nope, never mind. Was... trying to see if it's all. Because it's clearly, it's like, it's 2, it's 4, and then it's 1. So, I just need to figure out, like... Okay, so... For the 1, it's gotta be either E, or it's gotta be T. Okay, so the second... So, the last one is either E or T. It could be ice, yeah. That's the other thing I was gonna think about. So let's try ice real quick. Ice, okay. And then... Hey! Yeah, I figured it was either gonna be all or ice. So yeah. Solve the puzzle. Yeah, we did. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. Ah, yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. Sounded rather like something sliding open. Yay, points for the chat, idiot. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Yes, that's true. Yes, one more thing. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now. Oh, goody. That's what we needed. Okay, we got that, so we need to check on this thing and see if this is open now. Alright, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do it. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there, I just know it. In which Junpei is me. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Nothing in there. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be? Yeah, totally, absolutely. It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. No, just like 77 said, there's nobody in there. There's something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? Aha! So we've got a plate with an emblem on it, and the Neptune key. We finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. As for correct, Clover, but we do we need to get out of this room first, you know? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Neptune key in this room, but we're gonna take this thing. Cool, that's the coffin emblem. Okay, so we've got all four. So now we just gotta go, oh, okay, it was just that coming down. I was like, that's creepy. Maybe don't. Is it not this thing? Is this thing? This thing, okay. Nope, never mind. Okay, so I need... Okay, so we need the steering wheel. There's that one. Oh, what? No, oh, no, what? No, I didn't sign up. Oh, well, now we've got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. There gonna be a puzzle for each one of these shields? Good night. What are these the rules? Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you've moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. That's it. I don't really get it. Practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Practice makes perfect. Does that not what he said? Hey, let's see what you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. That's true. Fair. Okay, so we need to do a 6 and a 3. So, maybe we can do the really easy thing. Do that, and then if we do, so we need to hit 12. So in order to that, we can do. Okay. So, or we could do 21. 21 might be easier, honestly. So if we do, because we can't move 9. So we do 7 and 8. That is 15. So we need 6. What do you mean there's numbers left? What do you mean? Excuse you? I'm sorry? Okay, so we gotta totally... okay, let's try this again. So... Okay, so... if we... Okay, so we gotta split them up a little bit better. So if we do, my brain's a little bit fried. It doesn't want to do life. Okay. So let's try and get 15 in this side then. Since we can't do the 1, 2, 3. 15 in this side is gonna be 5, 4, 6. And then let's try just throw all the rest of these in there. Hey, there we go. That's it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. Imagine something will happen when they are all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Yup. Okay, so steering wheel, and then it's the cross. Emblem of the cross. Boop-a-doop. Hey, Junpei, something just showed up on the screen. Puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. I'm okay with that. It's honestly probably going to be easier for me. Looks like the same rules as the last one, though. Sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Words. Words, honey. Isn't that a picture worth words? Yeah. Trying, alright? Right? No joke. Okay. So now we can't do 1 and 9, so that's fine. Okay, so we need, in order to get to 1, we need to get to 10. So, if we could do, easiest thing is going to be 2, 3, and 5. And then try the rest of these. Hey, there we go. Booyah, Kasha. It's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. You betcha, man. I need to do the circle. Circle. Bip. Emblem of the secret code. Puzzle looks like a lot like the same one. It's all the same. It'll be fine. I got this. If you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. You jerk. You grumpy boy. Okay. So, 7 and 7. So this should be pretty easy, I think. Okay, so in order to hit 7, we need to hit 16. So if we do 2, 6, and 8. 7, check. Yeah. There we go. Excellent work. We got 1 left. Easy peasy. I'm actually like, you're really quickly these numbers. Honestly, like, the more they, like, remove it, the easier it gets for me, so... See what happens when I put the emblem on the coffin into this indentation? Yes. This is the 4th one. This puzzle looks a lot like that last couple. Probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'll solve it in no time. Okay. We have 1, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so we need 8 and 9. So 4 and 5. Okay, so let's try and do the 9 then real quick. So no, we need 9. So in order to do that, we need to get to 18. Yes. Okay. So if we do, so that's 9. So if we do 9 and 9, so we do 8 and then 2, 4, 5, 7. Nope. Cool. So, but the thing is like we only have 5 though. 2, 7, 8, 4, 5 maybe. 2, 7, 8, and 4, 5. Nope. But why, though, is the thing. But why? I can't move the red numbers. Okay, so... we try 2 and 7, and 4, 5, 8. Nope. So, if we did... because the thing is like, there's only so many ways we can get 9. 0 ball. I do not have a 0 ball. What's the target? We're not entirely sure at this point, honestly, because... We can't move the red numbers anymore. So basically, we have to get... I don't know, actually. I'm kind of I'm curious about something real quick. I'm gonna try something... Yeah, okay. So I was wondering if maybe, like, we can do... Okay, so if we do... It was the 8, 4, and 5. Yeah, there's numbers left. Nope. Hang on. Let's try 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh! Okay! Interesting! So I had field 8 and field 9 have to be the same. No, apparently, like, you just need to do it all on one side. I think... I don't know. That was weird. I think it was basically we were just supposed to use up all the numbers. But I thought that we had to do the digital route of both sides, but I guess not. Underneath the keyboard. Way to go, Junpei. You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk for that. Okay, bottom left corner of the desk. Here we go.
A picture.
Picture.
What the?
Ah, here's all the dudes.
What the hell is this?
It's the picture of the guys that were in charge of all this.
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
Oh, it is! I didn't even realize that.
He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm.
Mm-hmm.
And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
That was 9.
He's the 9th man.
Yup.
The one with bracelet number 9.
Who exploded at the very beginning.
He died after he went into door 5.
Yep.
But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
Oh, that's Ace.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yep. I forgot we didn't
Yeah,
we didn't discover this on this playthrough yet.
No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other.
Oh, they absolutely did. I know who this guy is.
Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Oh, you mean like 9 years longer?
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy.
I really want to know who this 4th guy is.
He's got kinda long hair. He looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Right?
Back.
Yes.
Yep.
The
It's on the
reverse.
back, you dumb
Yep.
dumb. Everybody always puts information on the back.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project.
Mm-hmm.
With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago.
Right.
That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen.
Yep.
But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be.
Oh, you mean like you already knew about it?
Why? Why am I not surprised?
Because you knew about it
Ace
in
was the
another
one in charge of the
timeline.
Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm?
Either that or you're just in shock and you're just like, you know, your brain is just like, well, this might as well happen.
It's like I already knew.
Yep.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Yep.
Ace is Hongo?
Yep.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
Ooh.
I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have.
Probably because he never talked to her group.
9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
Yep.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right?
Aw.
You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else.
It's like you're a blabbermouth, Clover.
And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota. Hongo, Kubota.
Hey, Seven. Do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet.
He's remembering
I'm
things,
this close to remembering.
right?
This close. Hongo, Kubota, Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Dun dun dun.
Shit.
What?
Lightning bolt.
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
Explanation,
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
please. Everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back.
Yay!
I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
Because he was a
How do you know all
sketchy
this?
mofo.
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
It's like,
No,
I was the
that's
cop.
Not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place before
Right.
you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
You might not be able to trust you. Were you part of it all?
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
We ain't got 3
Well,
days.
we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version.
TLDR, let's do this.
Short version, huh? All right, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own
Aren't they
code,
all?
Because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
My investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnapping. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf.
Whose voice is that?
the shadows,
feel like I should know that
searched the
voice.
harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement there. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags.
You mean children? Probably children.
Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding, with my gun already in my hand.
So how does Junpei fit into all this? We've more or less figured out how everybody else is connected to the nunnery game, but not Junpei.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too.
Who is that voice? Is that Ace?
Just tie an anchor to your feet. No one would find you for a week. Not what you want. The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly,
Bop.
there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
Oh, even worse. I thought he just like got banged.
That was my
Night, night.
last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
I'm sure that didn't have anything to do with your continued brain issues.
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop.
It's a jail.
I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but
Denied.
it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. Huh. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several.
Alright, this is where he heard the kids going through the last nunnery game.
Maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed. I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over.
Right, because this is where he got in the grate, and we don't know what happened to him after this.
There it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here?
They were the ones in the bags that were
Then what
kidnapped.
The inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Who was that voice?
Whoa. Am I on that ship?
It's just driving me nuts. I know that voice, but like I don't remember who it is.
It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
It concerns me that it's making that noise as well looking at the toilet. It's just, it gives bad ideas.
Yeah! How you like that, you son of a...
Son of
I
a
finally
bitch.
got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face. So I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skipping like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd
Better
take
than
what I
that.
could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me,
Kabang, you fell out of it because you're a big boy?
massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut.
Taco Bell been there. Exactly, that's what I was thinking of.
Then there was a voice.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, there's the incinerator bit. Ah. Right.
wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerate
No.
was bad news.
Absolutely
Man,
nothing.
almost as if that was a cue. I heard a mess of young-sounding voices.
Oh
A bunch of
no.
them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up.
Oh
Damn it.
no.
What the hell is going on here?
Was Santa's sister burnt to death?
I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point.
Who sets an alarm for 18 minutes? I don't know, man. This game is weird.
I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the
Good.
door off its hinges. What the hell is this place?
1 + 8 + 9 is why. Nah, that's fair. That's what I was thinking of.
I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment.
Look at the
no
baby
surprise or
Akane
fear.
right there. Oh no.
Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably not like I can blame them running
Right?
into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids.
That must be Snake right there.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
Sure you are.
All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others. In a private school uniform.
That must be Santa. There we go.
Who the hell are you?
It is Santa. Oh yeah,
He
absolutely
stepped
Santa.
forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
Yeah, sure you
It
are.
looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
But yeah, so if Santa and June were in the same run,
Where's
Oh.
the exit?
There isn't one.
so they might
Doors we
legitimately
came
be
in
working
through won't
together.
Open, and the door over there.
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
9 door.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Yep.
Burned to death.
Yep.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So.
The
Uh-oh.
voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes.
Yep.
I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor.
Yeah, so that's gotta be Akane, that's gotta be Santa, and that's gotta be Snake. And who knows what this person is.
No way I can pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do?
I don't know.
But then I got an idea.
Oh?
Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What?
What?
Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
It's like, have fun burning to death, kids. Bye.
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile.
Oh, honey, you are not. The
Don't
smile,
worry,
I'm
all right,
sure,
I'll be
didn't
back,
help.
I promise.
You
So
were-
just stay calm and wait right there. I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time.
Hi, Diddy. Welcome back.
I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees.
Skitty, 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 skitter.
Didn't take me long to get back to my cell.
Hi,
Still
thank
no
you.
way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room.
And that
When I
was.
got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me.
Ah,
Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips.
that's why I figured he was
tied them
getting
together
Kitty.
with the rope.
Yes, Kitty. This is
Sloppy,
Cinnamon.
but it got the job done.
It's our resident gremlin.
All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was off.
Yep.
There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go?
Who
Boy in
knows?
the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
Ah.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
Yep.
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We can't open it again.
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when
5 minutes left.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
Oh.
the rope shook a bit and the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Go, go,
Right.
go.
Grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled on was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. Boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking.
Oh no!
Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it.
Oh no!
On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it!
Oh Jesus!
What's going on here?
Oh jeez! Hi, yes sir.
Why
Hello.
is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Oh jeez! Sir, sir, how about you don't?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation.
Get that man some eye drop stat, right? That's what I was thinking.
The man's name
Hongo, was it?
was
Yep.
Kotaro Hongo,
There's
the
Ace.
CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Hey, Maya.
It was like he was an animal.
Right?
He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
Go!
No!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you
Oh Jesus! Calm down.
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
Good.
No!
Hongo had lost it.
Yeah.
His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his
Oh
face.
jeez.
He was really a terrified devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
Yeah.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! You compromise this experiment!
Yeah, how dare you save children and, you know, screw up my weird telepathy experiment.
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Oh.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
No lie, he's a sharp dresser, right? I want a suit like that.
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in a raging asshole's face before I closed the door
One-fingered
behind
salute?
me. No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar.
Ah.
Black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator.
Incinerator.
Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, was that not obvious?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's
No,
still in
leave him there to die.
Yeah, that's not good.
there, that meant we better.
No,
We gotta
leave him
get
there
out
to
of here.
die.
Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run!
Oh.
Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to
Oh,
us.
Akane.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Yep.
Akane. Akane.
So Santa and June are siblings. Hey, stairs, where do they go? They go up. So they've got to be in on it, right?
I don't remember
Akane
seeing
and
him
Santa.
on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
Maybe.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
No.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me.
No.
Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, alright?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy,
I'm going with you.
Oh, Snake.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated.
I mean, yeah, legitimately.
Suddenly,
Help me! Somebody help me!
we heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after
Oh
him.
no.
I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo,
Of course he
was
does.
forcing her into the incinerator.
Because of course he did.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger.
Kinda psycho.
She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
7, kick his ass. You could probably take him.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her.
Oh,
the incinerator.
she gonna burn.
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. Then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Nope.
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
Oh, she's gonna burn to death. And
started
that's
slamming his fist against the door.
why Santa had his whole statement about people burning to death.
It was close
Oh.
to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
No.
Her voice was
Of course she did, but you're still gonna die.
Hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
Yep.
He went out the other door.
Of course he did.
What?
Warning. Warning.
There she goes.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 8.
Oh, good lord.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Right?
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Yeah.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die!
Oh.
I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
You're gonna die, though.
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay?
Oof.
You hear me? I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself.
I mean,
He could only stand there,
yeah.
fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Is this a happy story?
What happened then?
We don't know if she died or not is the thing, because in theory, she's one of the people we've been playing with, but we don't know for certain, so...
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes.
right?
It doesn't end good.
She burns.
Think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit.
Oh.
If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Depends when the story ends. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get.
Right?
So if you could just tell me,
What's Akane's last name?
did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oof.
There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something burning.
Oh.
The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
And ashes? A lot of ashes, I'm guessing.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot.
Yeah.
Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but His body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
I'm sorry? What? Okay. Okay then. So I'm guessing she's very dead.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
Kurashiki.
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me.
Just tell
okay?
me.
Please.
Kurashiki.
Yep, there it is.
Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Yep. It's June. It's June.
You were there that day, weren't you?
Nope.
The tall kid in the jacket. That
Oh,
was
he's
you,
talking to
wasn't it?
Snake.
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Nope.
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on!
Right?
You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Right?
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
Mm-hmm.
He's Akane's brother.
Yep.
You know that?
No, no, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her
Okay,
brother.
so then how would Junpei not know that then? Because Junpei and Akane were childhood friends, so like in theory,
But I didn't know
maybe he
was
just never met
Santa.
her brother?
At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty.
Ah,
His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that
you and
connection.
your exceptional everything.
As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a
Feeling. Gut feeling.
Santa is Aoi, Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know.
Alright?
I mean, like a lot.
A lot, yeah.
But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki.
Oh,
dressed
it
up to look like Snake.
was! It was! Yeah.
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You
Right?
didn't figure that out already?
Hey,
It's
go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right?
like I literally just
Losing
remembered
slack.
everything about this.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up,
Yep.
but that was murder too.
Yep.
So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project.
a lot, yeah.
Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments.
Yep, he died first.
Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant.
Died second.
Musashido, the man who
Died
financed the
third,
project.
potentially.
You mean this was all just revenge?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Santa is Zero. He's
Yep.
getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
Sen, what friggin' universe?
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be.
Oh,
is it?
it's Ace. Ace all day long.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
But isn't his sister still alive? That's the question. Is Akane Akane? Like,
Yes.
what's going on there?
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary Project.
In other words,
Ace. Good, let him die. That's not a
What?
good sign.
what the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Time to go.
Come on, we need to get out of here.
Time to get gone.
How?
There we go. Get it and go.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Let's do it. New material. Phenomenal. Keycard 0. How do I get around? Ooh, that. Ah! Directions are weird. There we go. Swipe the card. Bippity boppity. Let's do the thing. It's unlocked. You betcha. Don't have time. No, we don't. Let's do it. Okay. So where do we go from here is the thing. Found it! Woo! Okay.
Huh.
Seek
I
a way
think
out
the
again.
shaking stopped.
Nice.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
I got an achievement that popped up behind my webcam.
You're right. Let's
I
hurry.
hope that's the last escape for him, because oh my lord. I'm ready to get
The
answers.
Uranus card too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know.
Swipe the card. Let's do it.
All right, it's open.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, Neptune Key. Let's see if you work. Yes, I think it unlocked.
There's that. Here's the incinerator.
Incinerator.
Because on the other side, in the incinerator is the 9 door we need to get out.
So this is the incinerator.
Yup.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yep.
Yeah, right here.
Pull the
back and
lever.
the door should open.
Got it.
Okay. So
Let's go.
let's do it. Do it. Oh, hi, guys.
What the hell is going on?
Stuff happened, apparently.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm sure not.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Because, see, here's Akane. At least this is who we've thought has been Akane the whole time.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Oh, is she gonna get another super long death scene?
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
Tell me.
I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Santa got beat to hell, though, apparently.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Right? Ace probably has it at this point.
I don't have it.
Yep, there we go.
I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
Ace and Lotus, or just Ace?
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Here we go again. Here's this mess.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace?
Because he's got the number 9 bracelet and the number 1 bracelet, so he can open the 9 door.
Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you.
Oh, you know him.
Do you have any idea how much I've suffered?
Eh.
Can you even begin to understand my pain?
Oh, yes, you're a super rich CEO that you didn't get to torture children like you wanted to. I'm sure your life has been so difficult, sir.
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1.
That's his number.
Give me your hand.
8.
8. And with this, 9.
He's got the 9 bracelet, yep.
The 9th man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game.
Because he went back and stole the 9th bracelet off his body.
I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Not surprised.
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
Who knows what Santa's planning at this point, honestly?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Go away.
What? Why isn't it opening?
Ha!
One more
Get
time.
wrecked. Oof, Lotus.
Now open!
Denied.
No! What is this?
The 9 is a 6, you idiot.
Why?
Possibly. Who knows? There's still lots of confusion as to that.
The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Denied. Get wrecked. Eat shit.
Now!
Get him! Get him! Turn him into paste!
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Too close.
Mr. 9 and June had
Thank
flip
you,
numbers,
sir.
I bet. Maybe, probably. Possibly.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we can have a little chat.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah. Finally figured it out, dumbass.
You didn't even know who you were.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota.
Yep.
You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone.
Yep.
You killed him without making it look like you killed him.
He
The way I
exploded.
figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki.
Right, because he's face blind.
Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki?
Yep.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago.
Yep, had to kill him.
You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me.
That's a great impersonation.
But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat.
Truths.
Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
And he went kaboom!
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say... Snake is still alive?
Yeah, he's right over there.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
Ah.
Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
Right?
Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
I love that. Like, you're still a dick.
I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room.
Oh, so he figured it out and opened it.
You had been in charge of the nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle. Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters.
You're gonna kill the dude.
Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
Or splat.
One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
And then
There was something I wanted to
molested
speak with you
Junpei.
about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1, there are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I've prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images
That's what the
captured by that
camera was
will be streamed through a
for.
satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh, I kept wondering what that was all about.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you.
Ah,
The
interesting.
decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan.
Some plan.
Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then?
Yeah.
Musashido, I mean.
Have you met this man? This man is friggin' murderous bastard.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Because he knew you pretty well, apparently.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, you are a sketchy, evil mofo. I just have to, like, give you enough rope to hang yourself with it.
By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Santa?
Oh yeah.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore,
Right?
Santa. Actually,
It's like you
I
and
guess I should call
June.
you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
He's not Zero, June is.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an
Secretary?
like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Yup.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things?
Yeah.
You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened.
Was it not?
But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
Okay.
To save someone.
Ah.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
Ah, yep.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Oh, wait. Was she, like, frozen over with the Ice 9 stuff? Or something along those lines? Was she Alice, essentially?
What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh. Oh, my head.
Ugh.
My head. It
Please don't.
feels like it's gonna pop.
Please don't explode.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh, I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode.
What was the nonary project?
Something telepathy.
I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact.
Right.
The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
I think we're in Building Q, honestly.
The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic.
So, if he and his sister were in the same location, how did that work?
The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I
Somebody
think
screwed
I've told
up.
you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Maybe?
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb.
I mean, Junpei's got, like, you know, a 70-30 relationship on the dumbness.
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia?
Yep, here we go.
How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed?
Time travel! Whoop, I screwed up, sorry.
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
Oh hi, Flash, thank you. He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? The what now? Imagine a river that splits in 2, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backwards. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why the people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am... the ninth letter of the alphabet. But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. What? What? So wait, does Junpei become 0 in a later game? Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Zygeria, we were right! June's been 0 the whole time! We've been right! Why is Clover? Oh shit.
Freeze.
Oh. Shit! Kill him! Kill him! Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. I mean, looks like he turned the tables on Ace though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Nope. Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks strained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
Does Santa have a plan? He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking? He's got 9!
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus.
Oh no.
It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Oh jeez. Kabam? That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? I mean... What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. Uh-oh. We're all gonna burn! And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens. Nope.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
Yep.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
What?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing
Set
Santa
us all
would
on
do now.
fire.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Do what? Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Alright, we can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
We should just give it to you by this point. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Haha, man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Math, yep. Alright, at least 7 got her away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. Nothing. Not a... Oh, there we go. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7.
What?
And there's no other way?
Lotus. Lotus gets to die. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel. Booze Mackenzie gets to burn.
It's okay. Go.
No.
Lotus.
No.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
I've had a love-hate relationship with you this whole game.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
Oh. For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Not the MILF, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
That's...
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Look,
7.
I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
All the good people. Oh, I love them all.
You're all idiots.
Yeah, they are, but you're idiots. Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can see you're all about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Probably not.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Why not?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that
Is
is
what I
I
said.
said.
Oh, snaky prick. Bidip, 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 bidip. Denied. Okay, well, none of those are the numbers that we figured were jankety, so.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
So the 9 door doesn't open?
But it did open 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Does it need to be 6? Shit, if we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Bum, bum. Akane vision, what? Oh! Oh, guys! That! Look at that! Oh! Well then, so that is confirmation that this is Akane talking. Cool. Whoop, come on, game. Ah, God, I clicked out of my game and now it's having fits. Do not crash! Do not crash, for the love of God. Do not crash. Oh. Come on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we... Oh, thank God. I was about to say, we're almost 5 hours into this stream. Do not crash now. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. Oh, God. I've never had such a freaking heart attack moment. Oh, oh yeah. Exactly, James. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Kinky? Through the morphic field set we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. So this was 9 years ago, yeah. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one. Inside of Junpei. What? What? Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future? But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. Thank you, baby girl. Hello, welcome back. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Oh, look at all the kiddos! That was my brother, Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran on along a straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fistfight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. Only 2 hours? But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
It's kind of mean to call a blind man Light, I'm just saying. He was older than most of us and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Oh. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. So is Clover 19? Or 18? I can't math. Aw, in his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present.
Aw.
I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
I imagine so, yeah.
But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand?
That's gotta be Lotus's kiddo there.
If we're going to do that. There are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
So I wonder if Santa actually kept the 4-leaf clover, and that was in the bookmark that he gave us. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now, don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Should have been a 9-leaf clover. If those existed, yeah, maybe. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. The incinerator. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already... incineration time!
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening?
Oh.
What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
I mean, I know most of these kids make it out okay, but it's still like, oh no. My brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Oh yeah.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then... Hey! High up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
Yeah! The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized...
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then I had dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. So she went back to go get something for Junpei? I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom... bad things happened. The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo, Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Lovely. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
Creepy fucker. I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then,
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked towards the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clench. But those fists never reached Hongo. Yep. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran towards the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit, man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
What? We just jumped back over here.
Starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Oh, we're back in Junpei vision. Okay, that was confusing.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell?
Right?
What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiment. You
Poor
aren't
Lotus.
making any sense.
She has been out of the loop on everything.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yup.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What?
Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
You would think.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about it. Yeah, I mean, can't blame her. Can't really blame her, yep. Wait. The floor, it's moving. Uh-oh. Oh, what? is this? I'm sorry? What else can I say about it,
What
but...
the hell is that?
yeah. I'm sorry? Akane vision.
What is that?
What is happening? What else can I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. Yeah, we're back to Akane now. What the fuck is going on? It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. Oh, poor baby. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass drenched in tears. I'm back to Junpei. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. Yeah, I mean, legit! I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. God, man, I wish the thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Cool, thanks. Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Yeah, let the computer engineer at it. Gah, hey, we're all tens, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... No! I don't know. No! So we're transmitting information across distance with no regards from transmission. If we're ignoring space, we may as well ignore time too, right? Aren't they the same thing? I guess! At least it's on now. It's the screen. Oh god, what is this?
What is this?
Yeah!
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
I guess. It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. I already hate everything about this. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle,
the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
We can sure fuck hope. Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Ah, man, that goddamn voice again. Is it legitimately gonna give me a time limit?
13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightened, evil face. Hi, Ace! It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Oh, don't know what to do.
Erp. He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Cool, how do I do that, sir? You rat fuck. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person?
I hate this man.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty.
I hate this man a lot.
You see? I've even left you a way out.
Did you fucking know?
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
Great.
what's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again.
Go away, Ace. Exactly.
I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My
Right?
goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
No.
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success.
Okay,
if
that's
you
fair.
succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
And I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
So you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. 5. Showed a 5, yep. Just like Junpei's. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. Nope.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
No, you gotta do the puzzle first, hon. I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
Because he's an evil fuck!
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Yeah, well, if you weren't a pile of shit, the monkeys wouldn't be drawn to you.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Calm down, Jansen, yeah.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you?
I hate this man.
Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive.
Lovely man.
It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
I'm not gonna let you laugh. Hor's horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it. Why are you doing this plot? Yeah, pretty much exactly that.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Joy. I was crying great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow, I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself into pieces. Oh, joy. That lovely... find a way out. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. Oh! At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy.
Oh, this poor
Help
kiddo.
me.
Oh.
Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Akane?
Oh, but I don't know how to solve this in any way, shape, or form.
Akane!
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Fuck you! Out of the way! Move! Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me?
Oof.
Akane! Say something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy?
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy?
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
Because I'm also in the incinerator, about to die. I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister.
Ah,
Save Akane.
so that's the whole reason he brought Junpei here. I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Oh, I hate this.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. Cool! That makes one of you! At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is, 0 is, Akane Kurashiki. We were right! It's June all along. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. It means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. Except in the endings where we were all max murdered. There was only one where we were axe murdered. Every other time we were like shot and stabbed and things of that nature.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
Can you let me do the puzzle now? I guess the ending where Zero said they lost is really sad now. I know. Oh god, you're right. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You're right. Oh, that's awful. Because even Zero said I was the one that lost. Oh, my heart. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Oh. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Who knows, we have to do maths to save all of them. Yep, yep. Is Snake talking to them about something? I'm sure, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
I hate life.
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before.
What?
I do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Yeah, you got a lot more faith in me than I do. Oh, think wow, sure, man. Also, can I say that I love that I'm at 9 viewers right now? That is entirely apt. Okay. What was all this? Okay, so... Hint. Oh! Okay. What? How does that help me? Okay. So, 1? Okay. I'm very confused as to what is going on here. Okay, so... Is it supposed to add up to 9 on every row, maybe? Like, is this just the end fuck-all Sudoku that I've been dreading this whole time? Okay. I don't know what this hint is. Numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. Cool! They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out. Yeah, got that! But this square at the bottom, why does it stay blank when I press hint? What square at the bottom? Press the button again. What square at the bottom? Looks like I can turn them on and off. Then is there some special meaning to there being 2 modes? What? What? Oh, what is life right now? When I flip the hint off, all of the empty spots look like the one in the bottom right. Okay, this one? Does that mean they're supposed to match? Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same. Hint the square after D. Oh, okay, thank you, yes. Okay, so these all need to be the same number. Probably 9. Because why wouldn't it be? Okay. This is just the worst. This is just the actual worst. I'll be totally honest with you guys, I am not going to try to do this for very long before I look it up, because this is nuts, and I hate everything about this. Okay, so... That's interesting that that didn't change that. Okay. That did something. That got us up to 8. So I don't know why that didn't, the 6 and the 3 didn't make that to 8. So maybe it's the all the ones around it. Like it's 3 and 1 and W. So I've totally forgotten what W is. Nope. I can't. I'm not. I just can't. I am sorry. I am so sorry. But no. Just no. This is no. It's been 5 minutes. Okay, you have to spell password. Oh, we do? Oh, thank you. Good lord. If we were Junpei, then everybody dies in the timelines. Yeah. Okay. Switch out a yellow square. The numbers that show up in the hint change too. Looks like the numbers are affected by the adjacent squares. Yeah. When I switch out 3 and 5, the hint number increases by 2. I bet the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. Okay. That's fair. Okay, so... right. So this is... So. There we go. That's what it was. High stakes, Professor Layton. Okay, I'll take that. Please enter password. It was apparently success. Was that success? What? Wait, what? But I thought that was the password, was success. Did I spell success wrong? What? 0? Password? I'm into putting a password now, huh? Is there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here? Yeah, I don't frickin' know. Screen appeared after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that word. Was it password? Was it just password? I'm so confused. You're kidding me. There's no fucking way. What the fucking fuck? Are you shitting me, really? Maybe so. No, it's just 9. It's literally just 9. 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8.
Yes, that's it.
It's just 9. I'm mad about that.
Akane, did you get it?
I would have never even remotely put in just 9. I should have, because obviously, but like... Oh,
Yes,
I regret
did.
nothing.
I solved it. I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did.
Yeah, about that. It was not me.
Now I just have to press enter.
What the
Escape.
hell are you waiting for?
Push it!
Okay, I will.
Hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed.
Copying us isn't a good idea, Connie. Well, I mean, you know.
Incineration system has been disabled.
I copied the people that were more intelligent than me, so we made it work. Such bullshit.
Jumpy!
Can I say something about the original NDS version of this game, but it's kind of long? Go for it. Go for it. I have no problem with that.
It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Woo! Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying, enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Okay.
Whew.
Should be the last puzzle, because fuck this noise. I can't believe I did that, but I am so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. Why are we not being saved? No, I don't have time to think about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
I'm just like, click.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind. Is she gonna send them to us? Or is she gonna hide them in the incinerator for us somewhere? Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter... Why have you not pushed the enter key, sir? Sir. Nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in
Ah!
90 seconds.
We gonna die! The top screen of DS is always first-person Junpei perspective, while the bottom touchscreen is always Akane third-person perspective novel mode. Oh! During the puzzle room, player can move camera angle at the top screen only and solve the puzzle on the bottom touchscreen only. This means Akane was the one solving the puzzle all the time and transmitting the answer to Junpei. Oh, that's so clever! Oh, that's so clever!
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Bad things, Wazbai. Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in...
But during this final puzzle, it was a reverse Sudoku. Player must flip their DS upside down in order to solve it, which makes the touchscreen at the top now Junpei's vision. That's why in the end, Junpei said, "This time I will solve it with my own mind right before the puzzle." Because the final puzzle was the one Akane didn't know the answer. That's clever! Oh, I like that.
60 seconds.
That also explains the main difference between, like, the way that it's been doing. Because I noticed that they was doing novel version for Akane and then regular adventure mode for Junpei. That's clever. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle main. 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Snake, Clover, Me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
It's a Q.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Go! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Go, 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 go.
Verify? Who?
All of us!
Combination.
All of us! We all need to verify!
Go! Just do it!
Why?
I
really think this is a good time to ask questions.
Right?
Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh, it's getting dicey.
2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yay! We get to leave and not die. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, 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 time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes.
Go, go, go. Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Where's the dead? And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We've still got to find the dead. Woo!
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Woo! Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Shh, looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. I don't blame them. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
So where's our Akane, then? I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Okay. I am confusion. Oh, there she is. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms. Oh, so cute.
Oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelet has begun to count down to death. What? I leapt away from- oh, okay, she's gotta find the dead. He looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. I was about to say, he's like, oh, hope she got the bracelets. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd called 7 in 9 years and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi is right, it was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Woo! Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
No.
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8.
More stairs, right?
It shouldn't have opened.
I'd be dead by now if I was going all these stairs.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
You have control of the brain cell today, right now, man.
What?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B's.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10.
Right.
B is 11, C is 12, D...
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18,
K is 20, L...
N is 23, O is 24.
Yeah, and?
Q.
26!
Yep.
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
That was a dick move, no joke.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. In fact, 9 in Japanese is pronounced as Q, right? I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst, maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop, don't have time. Oh, right, Q is in... I got you now. That took me a second. I was like, well, yeah, it's Q. I was thinking it's like, well, yeah. Because I speak Japanese, but okay, yeah. Come on, legs, there can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Ooh, we did it. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open and you're gonna open now. So where does Alice come in with all this, is my question. I love when it turns white and you're just like, I get pale on my camera. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped. Oh, look at them all! We're finally able to escape from the gigantic, and it sinks! On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Oof. Yes, finally, air! Freedom! Gah, damn that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh, I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
We're in the building because the ship sank. You have gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Building Q. Right, it was Building Q. In Nevada. Sequel in 26 years, yeah. More like 36, because that would be
This is
9.
the building in the Nevada desert.
Yep, I was right!
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Remember the sailing puzzle in Zero Lab? The map was showing the ship sailed from Japan to... Oh, it did! It did. I only vaguely paid attention to that, yeah. I remember thinking it's like, oh, we went from Japan to, like, Nevada, but yeah. Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Good luck getting home, guys! Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I have ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Oh, there goes all the bracelets. Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. I hate the sun, right? Just a little electronic chip like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. Oh, I bet the only people that had detonators in it were the bad people. And also the puzzle about picking number door in Zero Lab. Yeah, the last step was having exactly 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 all grouping into door 8, which is the final Q door. Yep. I did twig that one, yeah. There was never a detonator to begin with. Not in y'all's. Definitely in the other dudes. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
No. Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. I mean, she's probably still here, dude. And now we've got to jump into the music effects? Wait, is that the end? No. No, that can't be. What? No. No. What the fuck happened to Santa? What did he do with Ace? No, but what about Alice? What was the point of Alice? I am so confused. What? No. Yeah, Alice. What the fuck was the point of Alice? I am... Okay, is Ace dead? Did Santa kill Ace? I hope he did. He better have. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved this game. This game was super duper fun. It was a mess in a lot of ways, but it was so good. Oh. My brain hurts real bad. Even though I cheated like a mofo and looked up that last answer. I regret nothing, by the way, because I'm almost... This is bar none the longest stream I've done so far. While we were enjoying the ending credit scene, do you remember the coffin password? Yeah, I have it written down. Hang on. 143-83421. Yes. I'm sure that probably spells out something. Oh, what is this? What is that scene? Now, what if you multiply that number by 9? No idea. I'm guessing something happens. Is it all 9s or something? Like, who was the face of Junpei having getting beat? It's equals to 129450789. The trooper. Oh, interesting.
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Is it?
Really?
So Santa is 9 and June is 0. Right. Interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
You look like you got beat to hell.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
Oof.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, man. Junpei grinned and ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless.
Seriously, what does the kid
You
do?
can't beat 5
Oh.
8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
No, that tracks for Junpei. That absolutely tracks for Junpei.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. That would be the worst freaking road trip with that little group of people. Otis is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive. Clover?
Woohoo! This is so fun!
That was a terrible idea on Nero's part.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Y'all are gonna hit a bump and die.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
You'd think you would put him in the front seat.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
We're gonna jump over the obvious jokes I can make there.
He doesn't have an international license.
And you do?
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fair.
hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Oh no, you're a terrible
The car
person.
Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
Okay,
No
so they're
doubt
down
about
there.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh shit. God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Oh, fuck them up, Junpei! The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
What the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You
Oh,
couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could have.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Get him, baby.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Nice.
Yeah, the bunnies.
Oh. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Hmm.
I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Right? Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project?
Dude is crazy.
Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yes. Clover hit all the bumps. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. Yes! His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
So surprisingly, everybody but the ninth man lived. Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces.
Oh,
Human faces.
God, just throw him out and just leave him to die in the
I
desert.
thought if I could gain the ability to access
Oh.
the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
You're a hot damn mess.
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
This crazy bastard.
Yes, if you want to put it simply.
Okay, sure, man.
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
Knock him out. Nope. I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on. There we go.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little
Well,
nosy.
my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
Ah, yes.
What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own. I'd catch him when he finally slipped up.
So I'm guessing Alice probably was on the original Gigantic, but she's gone now.
During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
What?
Alice doesn't exist.
What? No.
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant.
What?
My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora.
Oh, it's a
of the family
What?
Solanaceae.
It's a Mandragora?
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it.
What?
I used that extract to create soap.
Interesting.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
And you made all the money, but that was apparently not enough for you. Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. There we go. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. Kind of vision.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Oh, Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm towards me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
It's a voodoo doll. It absolutely is a voodoo doll.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, that's how they got the connection.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean,
That's
you do
funny
know
as
what
hell.
a voodoo
Oh, I
doll
love
is used
it.
for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea.
No.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too
Aw.
much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay. Well, how about we call it June then?
Oh, my heart.
Okay.
It's a June and Junpei doll.
So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I
love this kid so
give
much.
This, it me. So we always together.
Oh, it's kind of stupid cute.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are.
Oh.
So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
This is so cute. I'm gonna die. Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down towards the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in the warm light of evening, just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. Oof. There's still one thing I don't get. Only one? To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also it's the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now, as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then... how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Oh yeah, all the time paradoxes. Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No, no way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there.
So maybe
Somebody
Seven
next to
lied?
the road.
What?
In order to make it, like, work the way the timeline work out properly?
Hmm?
Person? Seven was Zero's assistant as well. Yeah, that tracks. I'm sorry? What? Hi, Alice, what? The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. Okay then. Don't forget your towel. What? I love it. Oh my lord. It was just a trip. Yeah, let's save it right here. Yep. Oh, there we go. We got the coffin and the June ending. Nice. Okay then. Well, that God Almighty, that took forever. So how do you think about this game? I love this game. This was really, really fun. The storyline was great. A trip and 10 halves, like, oh my lord. I'm really looking, I'm planning on playing the rest of the series. I've already got them purchased and I hope to get to them not anytime super soonish, but like, it's definitely going to be in one of the next few rotations that I do. But yeah, it was super fun. I loved the characters so much. Oh my god, I love Santa. Santa is like one of my favorite characters of anything ever. The whole thing with June and Junpei was a little bit wonkety, but like, time travel, what can you do? But like, super fun. Super duper fun. Really looking forward to the rest of the games. I've been told that they are not quite as good as this one, but it still looks forward to it. Invite all of you to come join the Discord. The Looney Bin is, we're trying to make that actually be a thing. And then I also have VODs of this along with a bunch of my other Let's Plays like Amnesia, Rebirth, and Little Nightmares games up over on the YouTube channel. So by all means, go check me out there. You know, follow me here, subscribe there, join the Discord. It's all super fun. Super duper fun. I'm glad everybody was able to join me on this very wild ride here at the end. I hope y'all all have a lovely evening / morning / time zone. But so until next time, this has been Lunatic Vixen advising you to stay crazy. Bye bye.